I finally found you. How you doing, guys? Great to see you. Welcome back to Magnificent Magnifiers episode 2. Tell me, were you moving round the building just then? Because I kept looking for you, and you kept moving. Never mind, we found each other now, so it's great to see you. For the Magnificent Magnifiers who magnify a story from the Bible, you are magnificent people, and it's great to welcome you back. So welcome to episode 2 of Magnificent Magnifiers. If you missed episode 1, you can find the link for it just underneath the video here. And when this one's done, ask your parents to click on that one. It's got the story of the wise and the foolish builders. And the story is, it's wonderful. It's great. There's a game, there's an activity, there's a craft. Get involved. So, if you want to see that, follow the link below. Otherwise, this is week 2, episode 2 of Magnificent Magnifiers. And this week, we're going to be unpacking the story of the lost sheep. Everybody say, the lost sheep. 1, 2, 3. The lost sheep. That's right. A fantastic story about how valuable, vitally valuable, and amazingly important people are to God. So we're going to unpack that story today and in just a moment. But before we start with the story, we're going to play a game. That's right, we're going to play a game called Lost and Found. Are you ready? Over to my colleague Oliver. Okay, Magnificent Magnifiers, we have our game Lost and Found. Are you ready? You're going to need your eyeballs, your wits, and your speed of thinking for this one. So, on our table, we have a bunch of items. And in just a moment, I'm going to cover them over with a tea towel. This one here, to be precise. And I want you to look closely, see what's on the table here underneath my hands. Don't let me distract you. Come on, focus, focus. Don't let me distract you. And I want you to see what's on the table. And in 5 seconds' time, I will cover it over. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, I'm going to pause the video now, extract an item, and then uncover it again. Okay, Magnificent Magnifiers, what item is missing? Give you a few seconds. What item is missing? Jot it down at home, make a note. Okay, well done. The item that is missing is the crayons. Ta-da! Pop them back. Here we go. Cover it over. And in just a moment, the next item shall be revealed. Okay, Magnificent Magnifiers. Here we go. What item is now missing? I'll give you 5 seconds this time. 3, 2, 1. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I feel like I need a bell. The item that is missing is... Hope you wrote this down for your answers. Sunglasses. Well done. We have the sunglasses and they should return to their place. Alright, let's cover over one more time. Okay, what item is missing this time? Can you see? Can you see? I'm sorry, I won't sing. I won't sing to you. You won't like that. Might hurt your ears a bit too much. Did you find what was missing? Did you? Did you? Are you sure? You sure? Because the answer is... the Lego Man! Who's the Lego Man? Please fly into the moon. Hello! And back again. Lego Man is there. Okay, let's do 2 more. Because we've got to get at least 5 right. Okay, Magnificent Magnifiers. What is missing this time? Oh, sorry, I promised you I wouldn't sing. Sorry. Can you tell what it is? Have you guessed? It is the yellow thing. Well, you might have wondered what on earth that actually was, but this is a battery charger, and so I can plug my phone in to recharge it when I'm on the go. So there we go. There's that one. All right, that should be 4 items. That was a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Let's do item number 5 for our game. Okay, Magnificent Magnifiers, can you guess what is missing this time? In this, the last round of Lost and Found. A few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you said the rubber football, you would be correct. Well, whatever you said, round football disc thingy, that's all good. It is this round thing here. Well done, it came just from there in the middle. That is our game of Lost and Found, boys and girls. Well done, thank you for taking part. And if you scored 5 out of 5, I think it might be worth asking Mummy and Daddy for a special treat. You know, maybe something of the chocolate variety. Or maybe Haribo. Or maybe I'll stop talking now before your mums and dads get slightly cross with me. Right. See you in a minute for the next part of Magnificent Magnifiers.
The Lost Sheep.
Hello, boys and girls. Can I read you a story? Can I? Are you sure? What? Now? I'm only joking. Today we're going to look at the story of the lost sheep. So if you're sitting comfortably and you're ready, I'll begin. Once upon a time, there was a man who had 100 sheep. Every night before bedtime, he would count them into the sheepfold. 1, 2, 3, 20, 45, 78, 99, 100. Would go the gate as he closed them in for the night. Bear would go the sheep as they thanked him for his love and care. And love those sheep he did. They were his pride and joy. But one day, as he counted 97, 98, 99, where is 100? It was gone. Quickly the shepherd shut the gate and retraced his steps. Where did I go today? He thought to himself. Ah, yes, the mountain pass. Off he went, looking high and low. 100 had to be somewhere. Oh, where is it? Sheep! Sheep! The shepherd called and called until suddenly he heard a sound. A quiet sound. A little bear off in the distance. Quickly he set off towards the sound. Then, suddenly, right there was sheep 100, the missing sheep. Poor sheep had got itself stuck in a thorn bush. Aha! I have found you, cried the shepherd with excitement, and he quickly set about freeing sheep number 100. Oh, at last, said the shepherd, breathing a huge sigh of relief. We can go home. So with that, he picked up his sheep and placed it on his shoulders, and off they walked. It was a long walk, but the shepherd really didn't mind. Sheep 100 was so precious to him. But as he thought about it, so were all of his sheep. When he got back to the sheepfold, he placed sheep 100 in the pen, and all the sheep cheered. Bear! And with that, the shepherd took off into the village to tell all his friends and family about the sheep that was lost but is now found. And he invited them all to the biggest party the village had ever seen. Who would have thought that just one sheep could be so valuable? The shepherd had 99 others. Why go after just one sheep? Jesus told this parable so that we might understand just how precious each and every person is to God. He told us this parable so that we could understand just how much rejoicing there is, how much partying, how much fun there is in heaven over one person who says sorry to God than over 99 people who live the right way for God. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.
The end.
See you next time. What's he talking about? You obviously didn't get the memo that there was a bit more to come. So sit tight, we've got a little bit more to chat through before we finish today. So, we're thinking about the story of the lost sheep. as he just told us. I'll have a word with him later. But the story of the lost sheep is great for reminding us of truths in life, but also truths about how God thinks of people. And that's what I kind of want to share with us today. But as we start, can I ask you a question? Have you ever lost anything important and then found it? I remember a time, you see, when I got lost in a supermarket. I was quite small, and somehow I went around a corner and I started looking at the shelves, because there was just stuff on the shelves. And when I looked up, I realised that my mum had gone further on round another corner, or I'd walked off and gone my own way, and I was the lost thing. I disappeared. Well, I hadn't disappeared, but I just got separated from my mum. And I remember thinking, this is really, really important. I really, really, really need to find my mum. Now, fortunately, I don't think it took very long before she reappeared, but it felt like a really long time as I stood there looking up and down the aisle and started walking backwards and forwards through the supermarket thinking, where's she gone? And then my mum appeared thinking, where have you gone? And I was like, oh, clearly I walked away from the trolley. So I got lost. That was the thing. I found myself in a place I didn't want to be in. And my mum came to find me and to rescue me from that situation. You might have a story something like that. You might have lost a teddy and then found it. Or you might have lost a favourite toy and found it in the boot of the car. Or something like that. We all know that feeling, don't we, of when we've lost something, we go, oh, where is it? Where is it? And that's what's happening in the story of the lost sheep. The shepherd counts the sheep in, 1 through to 100, and then he goes, where is number 100? I got 99. I should have 100. But here's a really interesting thing about what the shepherd does next. He closes the gate, and he goes back out to look for the missing sheep. Now, can I tell you a little secret? That was probably the most dangerous thing he could do. Literally the most dangerous thing. Because guess who goes hunting at night? Or in the evening, in the dusk? Who goes hunting in the dusk time? Well, at that point in time, lions, bears, possibly wolf-like creatures. All in all, either the sheep that was missing or the shepherd was not going to do well if he came across a lion. Show me your lion faces. It was dangerous, hey? It was not a good idea to go out at this point in time. But the shepherd was brave and courageous, and he did. Poof, off he goes, out to look for his missing sheep. Because as other Oliver just told us with the longer hair, God is so passionate, so convinced that it's worth finding a lost sheep, that he would go and do the dangerous thing, the most dangerous of all things, to go and find the sheep. And actually, in that story, we're kind of the sheep. That God would go out of his way to come and to search for you and to search for me. Pick up his magnificent magnifying glass and search in detail if he had to. He's not worried about whether it's going to be a dangerous job. He's going to come and find us. Because even though we might have wandered, God loves people. And he loves people enough to seek after them, to try and find them, and to call their names one by one, and to invite people to come back to him. Because the story ends, doesn't it, with a big party. And that's the symbol of what heaven is like, when people find God and God finds them. It's fantastic. Now, to help us understand just how serious I am about this idea of finding, would you like to see me put my face in a bowl of flour? Yes, that's what I just said. Would you like me to see me put my face in a bowl of flour? Oh, you wouldn't? Oh, good. I got away with it. Phew! We can stop the recording. I think you would probably say yes. Let's play another game. Now, boys and girls, this is a cola bottle. And to show you the crazy lengths I'm prepared to go to get a cola bottle, Oh, sorry, I got distracted. To show you the crazy lengths I'm prepared to go to get a cola bottle, get another cola bottle, I am going to dig a cola bottle out of my flour mound that's just down here. So, come with me. And yes, there's a backup just in case I need it. Here we go. Let's just lift this off. Ta-da! One flour mound. Now, although you could say this is staged, I don't actually know where I put the cola bottle. It's somewhere in here. So, I'm going to need to find it. The only trouble is, I have to use my face. So, on your marks, get set. Of course, I've got to remember not to breathe in. I still can't find it. I think it's gone. Oh, is it on my face? Have I got some flour on my face? I've got flour in my eye this time too. Whoa! I think I found it. I found it, but now my face and my mouth is full of flour. As a bit of a crazy picture about what God thinks of us when he wants to look for us, he's prepared to dig out a crazy cola bottle from a mound of flour. Back to you, Oliver. The Lost Sheep. It's a great story for reminding us of how valuable people are to God. The lengths he's prepared to go to try and meet with people, meet with you and meet with me. And the way in which he's prepared to do a crazy thing. He's prepared to do a dangerous thing. He's prepared to do whatever it might take to share his heart with you. One sheep, just one sheep, is totally worth it to God. So, remember the story of the lost sheep. God bless you, and this time we will sign off with, see you next time.